We have another Venn diagram here, and this time students are choosing between Skills USA Club and the National Honor Society. They can do both, they can do one, they can do neither. And this problem sometimes gets a little more complicated because you have 4 of these boxes to keep track of. So you have to be careful about what we're putting in each one. So let's start with the information given to us. And I'm going to fill in 5 math students who joined Skills USA. Okay, so where does that 5 go? It goes right here in Skills USA. And these are only Skills USA. Okay, that's kind of important. And then another piece of information is 15 math students joined both clubs. So that 15 goes right in the middle, representing their Skills USA, and they are also NHS. They are both clubs at the same time. That's an and idea. And then things start to get a little more complicated. So I want to draw your attention to this statement right here. 27 students did not join NHS. Okay, so they're not inside that red circle, they're outside the red circle. And there are 48 students total in the class. So how many students didn't join NHS? We're going to take that number and we're going to combine that with the other information. So let's work this through right here. If I have number of students, let's see, how do we want to say this? Okay, let's say it this way. We have the number of students not in NHS, and what that equals is the students who are only in Skills plus the students who are in neither club. So work your way through that logic that I just wrote there. If you're not in NHS, that means you're in one of these 2 groups right here, only Skills USA or neither. So let's now put in the numbers that we know. Not NHS is 27 students. That was given to us in the directions. Only Skills, that's 5 students. I still don't know what neither is, but we can figure it out now pretty easily. We just subtract over the 5. So this becomes 22 students in the neither category. So that's the way you have to work through these problems logic-wise. And then we say to ourselves, okay, what's this last box right here? How many students are only in NHS? Well, the way to figure that out is to make another one of these statements. This time we're going to say total number of students equals the sum of all boxes. Okay, so if there are 48 students total, right, we were given that information right up at the top, then we're going to add in the rest of the information that we have. So 48 equals 5 students only in Skills USA, 15 students in both clubs, 22 students who are in neither club, and then the last box is, what would we call those? Those are kids who are only in NHS. So if I add these together, 5 plus 15 plus 22, I'm going to get 42. So this becomes 48 equals 42 plus only NHS. And then we subtract over and we get 6 as our final answer. 48 minus 42 is 6. So regardless of which version of this problem you have, every single time it's going to be using the information you have up top, right, this stuff, to fill in some of the boxes automatically. Some of them are very easy and you'll get those quickly. And then for the rest, you have to do a little bit of logic, adding or subtracting to get the answers.